Hey guys, so I'm in silver. This is not really a hero I'd recommend that much, but the interesting thing is if you play this well, you can make some of your people pretty unkillable by playing Morales. So I'll talk a little bit about why Morales is pretty good for this, but overall, this is not a hero I would recommend in the healing one. I usually recommend Rhaegar to carry, but I do want to show you guys, if you are stuck in a position where Morales is the best pick, I want to show you guys the build to play and how to play it. So where a lot of people like to go this clear right here because you can bounce people around a bunch, we're not going clear. We're going to be going Caduceus? I have no idea. Don't judge me. Caduceus? I don't know. Feedback. Increases your attack range, and every auto attack against heroes gives you energy. With this, on a map like Volskaya, against frontline heavy teams, you can auto attack and use your heal forever. And our goal is to do what we can to try to keep this this butcher alive. I'm not a fan of our team comp at all, but we have to deal with what we've got. It's silver. You just deal with it. So in this case, we are going to do our best to keep our team alive. And I'll show you the way that we do this. We're going to throw out an E to send him back into our team, but it doesn't really matter. We need to keep our team alive. This butcher is going to die instantly. We can give him a shield and heals, but unfortunately, there's only so much we can do. He got pulled out of heal range. He doesn't have any meat, so that's okay. We're just going to knock a couple people in. We're going to heal, keep them healed up. We're going to heal, keep him healed up, and do what we can. There we go. Pretty healthy. We'll heal him up too. Let's auto attack, auto attack, auto attack. We want to keep that energy high. Auto attack. This is like a workout thing, right? Like, and you kick and kick and kick. Gotta keep your heart rate high. I don't know, but yeah, auto attack. That's it, guys. This is Morales in a nutshell. I don't know why they're leaving. To be honest, I shouldn't be soloing. I'm gonna just do assistance here because I shouldn't be soloing. I get some energy here though. Like, there's no reason for me to be soloing this lane. If he goes taunt, he needs overpower. Good. We might do okay in this game. Again, like, I'm never a fan of, like, these weird team comps where, like, it relies on, like, keeping a Butcher alive, especially when they just go Joanna, but... and we even picked Butcher into Joanna, so it's, like, even sketchier, but whatever. We just don't want to get blinded. It's super important that the blind hits Butcher and not me, so I can keep the... I can keep the heals going forever. What is he doing? Good lord. Let's knock back this Jaina, and we'll keep auto-attacking. We just had Dahaka dig in before an objective. This is really strange. I mean, I'm not going to die here, but whatever. Really weird. We do get a turret. Butcher should be just double soaking, but whatever. It's silver. You can't complain. So we're going to go cellular reactor here. The reason why is because this prevents dive and this prevents poke. So if they dive it on me, I simply give myself a shield and cellular reactor, and then I live through just about anything that they throw at me. So it's really, really good for any type of dive that they might have. Now, they don't have a lot of dive, but in these ranks, when there's a Morales, they will do whatever they can to dive. And surprisingly, you don't really need to dive Morales. But a Morales in this build, if you don't dive, you're gonna have a really hard time killing anyone on their team without bursting, and burst should be prevented with safeguard. So this is not terrible in here. I'm gonna take a step this direction. I'll pick up this turret. Easy shield, auto attack to keep the energy going, and he's going to be healed forever. We're going to switch to Butcher because Butcher's the one that's actually going to be needing to survive here. We're going to knock back a couple things, give him some armor. We're going to keep auto attacking. Do you see how many auto attacks I'm getting off? Every auto attack's 4 energy. So as long as I keep auto attacking, I can keep this Butcher alive through a lot. The problem is more than one person is taking damage. So I am going to be running out of energy here, and I'm going to just point out that I have no energy. The cool part, however, is that we are in a pretty good spot as far as getting some kills. Now, I need to keep this Butcher alive, so I'm going to head down here. I'm going to turn off my heals. We're going to chase up this Butcher and see if we can't heal him back up to full. We're going to start with the Li Ming, though. We want to get her a little bit up. We want to switch to Butcher, get him up a bit as well. And we're going to switch back over onto probably Varian. Give him some armor and some healing. So we're in a good spot, but we are out of energy. So just keeping that in mind for everyone on my team. I like to ping it when I get low because I just don't want the enemies to realize. We're also going to give some armor here so he survives. Some auto attacks to get some extra energy back into this. We're going to give some healing to him. He can't leave this point. This is going to be really bad. He's charging in. We're going to give some armor. And there we go. We're going to switch back to Varian here. Some more auto attacks. You see how difficult it is to kill anyone? Now, in this case, I say that, and then we die. I'm going to pop Catechus. Oh, you can't pop Catechus when you're this low on energy. We're just going to get a fountain. We're going to heal up this guy. And we are going to pick the vanadium plating. It's super important that you get vanadium plating. Vanadium plating makes it to where when the enemies CC, your stun will last longer. And that's really important when you're playing Morales, because especially with someone like a Butcher, because they're going to CC the Butcher a bunch, and he's going to have endless armor on him the whole time. So right here, they're going to throw us a lot of stuff on here. We're going to switch over to Butcher, continue auto-attacking the targets that are safe to auto-attack, and reposition so that if there's a blind, it's not going to hit you and Butcher. This is unfortunate. Again, we're just auto-attacking safely. We need to keep that energy up. We're gonna give him some. We're gonna give some armor to this Varian. Nice. So if we took a peek at the damage that we've dealt, or the healing that we've done so far, it's probably gonna be pretty good. We can kill this guy. We're really not going for it. Alrighty, I'm going to stay out of this. They can go have some fun. I'm going to just stick with my team, get my energy back up, and I'm going to let my team play a little aggressive. So if we went to stats, we're doing 10,000 more healing than the Anduin, and it's pretty good. And it's going to get better. The scarier this Butcher gets, it's going to get even better. Not to mention that we will be going stim drone, so we can just stim this Butcher and have him just go crazy in there. I can't heal myself very easily, so I want to stay back and heal with other means. And I don't know. I mean, this is kind of what happens in Silver a lot, where people will aggressively go for Morales. And we also are going to pop the Catechus. Not the Catechus, the Cellular. We can't let him lose his meat. So if you saw, I gave the armor, and then I also immediately gave him the heal. And I healed him through all of that. And again, I just keep auto-attacking to keep my energy up. So once my energy's back up, they're level 10s before we are, because that Rainer's been soaking the entire game. So while we did win the first objective, they are 10s. Like, we don't want to be fighting. And that's an ult. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's such a low cooldown, but still, it's important to note when they do use their ultimate abilities, because every ult that they use, it's a higher chance of you winning a 9 to 10 fight. If they use all of their ults and you guys are still healthy, and you haven't used anything, it's pretty easy to win those fights. All right, this Fred guy is going to get hit by a neat Morales grenade. Boom, right back into the team. And then we are going to be picking up Stim Drone. We want this Butcher to be scary. If you get a Butcher, again, I never really like Butcher, but if you get one, you got to make it work. So if you are in a situation where you have to play Morales, this build right here is so much healing and so much utility for teams. We're just sending that away. You can see I don't use too many E's because I don't want to send my team into a bad position. In this case, we're going to heal the Varian first. That is a interesting choice. Is he gonna hook? 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 No, he probably already used it. Ooh, I'll just use the Cellular. Cellular is a pretty free thing. It doesn't cost you really too much. It's 30 energy, as well as he's gonna pull this Stitches most likely, so I need to be ready for it. And I just need to keep this Butcher alive until he's at 200 stacks. As long as I can keep Butcher alive, this shouldn't be too difficult. We're also going to keep this guy alive too. So he's still alive. And now we need to get back up to Butcher again because we cannot let Butcher die. So we're going to immediately knock this guy away. We're going to walk out of the ring. Never throw just blind rings. We're going to keep auto-attacking. I don't know how Li Ming got all the way over there, but that's okay. Wasn't paying attention. Again, my goal is to pocket this Butcher. If you get one, sorry for you, but you have to work with what you've got. Especially in Silver, it's all about adapting. It's all about making these games work. So you need to find ways to make it work. This Varian's going to need some armor, and he's also going to need some healing. Once he gets that armor and healing, he'll be perfectly fine. We're going to keep auto-attacking. We're going to switch over to Stitches. Now that we've switched over to Stitches, we're going to switch over to Butcher. Keep him topped off. We're going to take a step away from that Blizzard. And we're going to gain some of our energy back as we set up for this next objective. I'm going to sit in this corner. I'm just going to watch carefully. We're going to heal up this Varian. That is Dahaka's dig. I can't heal this guy because he's too far. Oh, this is really unfortunate. You should never really do that. You should never suicide to try to heal someone on Morales. Your one thing that you have going for you. And try to let people know too. And this is actually something that I usually get mad at when people like to call out people's mistakes after they die. But it's really important for us to win future fights. So we can't win fights if our tank walks too far and just dies alone. Was that an ult again? I'm confused. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Okay, that's some pretty good cooldowns used just for a hook. Get on there and hold that. Like, we need Stitches to be on there. We are going to be reducing damage. Actually, more damage to shields, probably. We're going to give him that stim drone, that nasty stim drone. He's going to go through and just melt through a bunch of things. Heal up him. We're going to heal up him. We're going to try to give some armor and healing to this Li Ming. Then we need to get back onto this Butcher, get him topped off. We haven't been auto-attacking a lot this fight because we've just been needing to save our team over and over and over. So this is a little unfortunate. So we're just going to tell our team that we don't have a lot of energy. So we need to wait. You have to not have your thing on people if you want to get your energy back fast. So you can see that I'm just waiting at the moment. We're going to heal this guy up first because, again, if Butcher dies, he loses stacks. We need to get him to max stacks first. Then we're going to heal the Varian next. And we're going to give him some armor, but we have to keep this Butcher alive. We're also going to knock this guy back. He's going to pull the Butcher. We're going to keep that Butcher alive. I mean, we need to keep a lot of people alive, to be honest. They're going to chase me down, which hopefully is a mistake. Nice. We're going to just pop that. Got to keep that Butcher alive. Nice. Oh, so close. Like, I don't know why they just keep going back in. I have no energy. In this case, I'm going to heal a minion just to keep this, to get my health back up. Grab a globe. Oh, this is going to be rough. I don't know what they're doing. They should have just taken that, but whatever. Again, if you're ever playing support, sometimes you really do need to shot call just to make sure that your team's not doing something like really dumb. Because I always say to people, like, if you don't tell your team what to do, they're going to do something dumb. And this is a great example of this. It's like they could have taken top for free, mid for free, and then gone and taken almost all of bot. But, and we have no one wave clearing, so we're going to lose a lot of soak, and we're not hitting 16s. This is looking really bad. They're going to come out with relatively low health. Because we're charging in so much, I'm going to increase the beam range. There is an argument for getting first responder if the enemies are constantly trying to, like, not dive you, but... okay, we need to keep Butcher alive here. We got a little bit of lag. We're going to actually knock enemies back just a tad. Once Butcher's healed up a bit, we're going to switch over to this Varian. And then once Varian's healed up, we're going to switch back to Butcher. And Butcher is stacked, so we are in a really good spot now. I wish he would have gone the other ult because at level 20 it would be free wins now. But unfortunately, it's Silver. You have to deal with what you've got. And in this case, we've got a Butcher that went the wrong ult. But it's okay. His goal with this ult is to just 100-0 someone, and he might be able to do it, but he has to do it on Anduin every single fight, and Anduin can honestly just stay back and never have to worry about it, because Anduin has very safe heals. He has very long range, and he has very safe heals. So these next few fights are going to be extremely crucial on how they play out. We need to make sure that we don't get hit by a ring. We need to make sure that the Butcher stays alive through any of that burst. We're going to immediately just give him a stim drone, give him some armor, and then heal him. We're going to knock back the enemies so we stay alive. Pop a Codicus, or again, the cellular, and keep everyone up. We will try to heal this, this guy, but it's not going to work. We're going to have to back off. He's going to go in there and likely get killed, but he has his stuff now, so that's okay. And he went too far away from me, so he just dies here. I need to save this Butcher. We're just going to send these guys back a little bit. We're going to go save the Butcher. He should be okay, though. We're going to auto-attack to get our energy back. Now, the auto-attacking to get energy back is something that you're going to do a lot less as the game goes on because you just can't risk it. You need to focus on those fast fights where your Butcher just blows up stuff or whoever your carry is just blows up stuff. Stim drone early while he has Unstoppable, and while he's kind of close to you, you're going to stim drone. But from there, you just want to... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. We just need to dodge the... Okay, we don't even need to dodge that. Nice. And now he's got some more meat. We don't need this. We need to win with an objective. Oh... They will probably get desperate around this objective, which is good. This is a really good objective fight for us, too, because if you're good with the conveyor belts, the enemies are going to struggle and end up in positions where they're bad. So a lot of times what happens in these fights is their backline ends up getting pushed forward, and their front line ends up getting... you see, like, they just... It's hard for people to play out these all, like... I'm just going to give him a stim drone. He can finish off that if he wants to. Okay, so he's got some healing. He's good. We'll walk our way up here. Actually, I don't want to leave this. We want to fight on objective. The reason for this is because you... want to make sure you still win something. You never want the reward of your fight to be, oh, we all have to back. You want the reward of your fight to be, oh, we just won the objective and now we can take this objective and get like 14 more things. That should always be the rewards of your fights. Again, I'm staying out of it. You can actually get in the earlier ones if you want to, primarily because, whoa there, what is happening? Oh, they're kind of just fed now. I guess once they're fed, you can... I probably could just ignore them, but whatever. We are going to be getting hyperactivity, so we can pop this every single time that the Butcher decides to go in, because it lowers the cooldown by a significant amount. We just keep Butcher alive now. Let him do his thing. The Dahaka might just charge in at me, but that's not a big deal. I'm not too worried. Yeah, I'm not too worried. He's going to get some armor there. Yeah, Dahaka's going to charge in on me. That's okay. You kind of see how I don't really worry about it. I keep my heal on the Butcher, and I'm not worried that they have this Dahaka that's charging in on me, because that doesn't really matter to me. He's not doing anything. He can't kill me. Okay, so we'll need to heal him, give him some armor, keep healing him. Then we'll give him Stim Drone. We're going to keep healing him. We're going to auto attack to get all of our energy back. We're going to heal this variant just a tad, go back to healing this Butcher. Stim Drone now has a very short cooldown. Again, telling my team that I have no energy. We're going to knock back the enemy team. And he could pop his ult if they chase too much. Never chase a Stitches with Bile. They get a keep, unfortunately. We need to play these out better, but whatever. Again, I'm not really shot calling in these. I should be shot calling and telling the drivers to go in lanes that we're actually struggling in, not just in random lanes, but whatever. We should win the next objective because we've been winning the majority of the objectives, and they got their camp at the wrong time, so as long as we hold our camp, we'll have it. And this should be a good fight too. I've got Stim Drone again, and our Butcher's getting really stacked. I just kind of wish we would have our tanks walk in. Come on, tanks. Come on, tanks. I believe. If we hook someone here, we win the game. Oh, well, I mean, other than her. This is a kind of a bad fight against Jaina. So again, just keep the Butcher alive through everything. As long as Butcher stays alive, you're good. We'll give him some more armor too. I'll pick up the turret, because why not? And there we go. I have no energy though. And we need this, and we need this. We don't end, I don't think. I mean, we can try. Why not? We've got a turret. I'm just a little worried. They have a lot of damage right now. So she ice blocks. 1 Q. 1 auto? No auto. I can give him Stim Drone though. And I'm going to put a turret over here. He's taking splash damage from the turret. You never want to do that. I moved the turret over so that we wouldn't have that problem. So I think the only thing that I did incorrect here was this last play. I could have ended the game, but again, it's risky. In these ranks, like, you never know if your team's going to follow up or do anything like that. So I stayed back, but the Butcher should get MVP here because I just enabled him the entire game. And then, again, I've gotten MVP in all the other one of my Smurf games, so it's pretty good. But that is what I do on Morales in low ranks. Just keep your team alive through everything. Get that armor out there. Make sure that the people don't die. And if you have a hyper carry on your team, you pretty much just win for free. That was a rough game, though, to be honest. So it could have gone either way. I think if I wasn't Morales or I wasn't in this game, it would have been just an easy loss for our team, though, because our team was just so janky. But either way, should be good. You can always check out any of my other videos. I'm still trying to do this, showing people games around Silver. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Feel free to check out my other videos.